Hey, welcome back. This is episode 4. I'm starting to feel the effects of burnout now after just 5 weeks of trying to be as productive and as focused as possible. And mentally, I'm feeling like everything I've been doing, I have been making steady progress, but it's kind of getting boring. And especially because there's a new episode and I want to go back to day 1 and just try to implement some new strategies and maybe make it a bit more exciting for the viewers. I was feeling demotivated because I'm not able to think of anything that I could add to the series to make it more interesting, like a new type of content or just like bringing some people onto the videos. Like, I just can't think of anything good enough, and being a kind of perfectionist, it's really annoying me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit down and try to brainstorm with the help of like Google and stuff and just see if I can come up with something that won't take too much of my time but will make this more valuable and more interesting for you guys. So I'll get back to you when I find something. So when I started this series, I gave myself 30 days to start a successful side hustle, build growth-focused habits, and just increase my overall productivity. It turns out 30 days was just the beginning, but let's rewind a bit. Why did I start this series? Over the past 4 years, I went through a massive fitness transformation, and just seeing how my discipline has turned into something a lot better, I wanted to see if I could apply that discipline and transfer it to other areas of my life and other goals that I have. So this series is just an authentic documentation of me trying to see how I can apply that discipline to other goals and learn from my mistakes, achieve and succeed in other areas of life, and just grow myself as a person and increase my focus while also maintaining good relationships with friends and family. So one change I could make is to try to film my full workouts. Over the past couple of weeks I haven't filmed my full workouts because I go there with my phone and there isn't always somewhere good to put my phone to get like a good camera angle for filming whatever I'm doing at the gym. So I'll try to do that this week and I'll let you know how it goes. The other thing that I could also do is maybe record more of the other things that I'm doing, such as how I'm managing the Instagram account, because I haven't done any of that. And although I'm still feeling a bit of burnout, I think it would be good to try to take short breaks in between whatever work I'm doing, even if it's just like a 15-minute break, go and do something that I enjoy between like working and reading or whatever, and see how that makes a difference. So it's day 2, and yesterday and today I've been experiencing a lot of brain fog, and I think one of the reasons that might be is because as soon as I wake up I just go and check my phone and my notifications and see what's going on. And so for the coming days in this week, instead of doing that, I'm going to try to just get out of bed, make breakfast, maybe get a bit of exercise in, do some body weight stuff, read a book, and then not go straight onto the screen, because that might be impacting my energy levels and my focus as well. So yeah, the other thing is I haven't been able to use the monitor for editing the course at the moment because they're filming new modules for it. So what's happened is I feel like I'm not sure exactly what to do with my time, and so I've just been on social media for a little while, both yesterday and today. So for the rest of today, to change that and get rid of those bad habits, I'm going to listen to more of Luke Belmar's podcast, because I think he's got some really good stuff on there, and some good advice. And it's not only about just listening, but also actually taking action. So if I hear anything on there that I realise I haven't been doing or that I think I should be doing, then I'll talk about that and I'll try to build that as a habit as soon as possible. So it's day 4, and you're probably wondering why I skipped day 3. Now yesterday I had a very long day. I was outside a lot of the time and I did not have time to pick up the camera at all. So over the past 2 days I've actually been starting to realise the reality of self-discipline and consistency, and I kind of feel like I'm being overloaded with trying to stay consistent with the Instagram, making the YouTube video, working on the course, going to the gym. It seems like I'm trying to cram way too much in each day, and so I've kind of just resorted back to, you need to relax, you need to take a break kind of mentality. And although it is important to do that occasionally, I feel like doing it 4 days straight regularly is not the best way to do it, and like not waiting until I feel that this overloaded to take a break. So I think what I still need to do is work out a way of documenting the journey without making it so stressful on myself. So what I'm going to do for the next episode is weekly updates. So rather than doing an update every single day and then compiling that into a weekly video, I'll just film one day in that week and talk about what's going on in that week for that one day, and then upload that on that same day or maybe the next day, rather than trying to pick up the camera every single day for a week and talk about what's going on, because it's definitely not realistic and I'm not getting as much done as I could because I have to keep picking up the camera to set up the tripod and film everything that I'm doing. And so I think that'll be a lot more beneficial for my productivity. So it's day 5 and I was out for most of the day today. I did, however, manage to upload twice to my Instagram and try to get those posts to reach a bit more people by commenting on some other posts as well. I've just realised why I haven't been able to be as productive as I wanted to be over the past 2 days, and they've both been rest days, so I haven't been in the gym. So I thought, well, since I'm at home, I've got to do a lot more work on the course. And it turns out that because when I'm at the gym, I'm able to surround myself with people who are making progress and doing things and being motivated. So when I'm not with those people, I don't feel that sense of competition or that need to take action or take the next step and make progress. And so I think that's really what's been happening. While I've been at home, I don't have that same kind of challenge. It's more comfortable for me, and so I don't feel the need to necessarily make any progress or do any hard work. And I've really been struggling with that over the past 2 days. This week I've made the least progress with the course by far out of all the weeks in this challenge, and I'm hoping that by next week I will have somewhat recovered from needing this break and be able to go back to doing some good work and making some progress with that, while also going to the gym regularly. And we'll see how it turns out. It's day 6. I was pretty much out all day enjoying the sunshine and doing some clothes shopping, and so I haven't been able to film or do anything that I wanted to do. So a couple of takeaways from this week. I would say that you can't always control your time, and it's not realistic, especially when you're living with other people, to try to organise your time into like time boxes and make sure you're doing everything each day. But what you can do is try to adapt to whatever situation you're in. So if you're on the train, on the bus, maybe listen to something that's related to what you've been working on. You don't always have to see it as a negative thing that you're not able to work on the specific thing that you wanted to work on. Sometimes you can even learn something that you wouldn't have necessarily if you had been working. And so I don't see it as a bad thing, and I can't control my past, I can't control the future, so it's definitely important to try to find and make the most of each situation, especially when you're trying to do something like this productivity challenge and wanting to make progress in different aspects in life. Look at this weather, it's just beautiful. So it's day 7, I'm going to have to edit and upload this video today, and this week has been full of challenges with time management and focus and discipline, and just kind of working out and trying to figure out how to balance my different objectives at the moment, and just also contemplating on how I can balance these things better in the future, and how I'll be able to balance it with going back to college and that lifestyle. And so it's definitely been a learning experience for me, and I'm looking forward to heading into next week with some new ideas about how to manage my time better and get more done, and I'm excited to share those with you and see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. I'll see you next week. You don't need to subscribe.